Hi everyone, my name is Wayne Liang, the Aragon watch designer, and welcome to our presentation. So today we're going to talk about the Aragon Matador, the 42 millimeter. So this is a collection that came out, I would say close to a year ago or 8 months, and it did really, really well. And I went back to the collection and I made a lot of improvement, after people purchased the watch, made their feedback on the videos. So I made some changes to the watch. So first thing that I made is from the polish finish, I made it into a brushed finish. So let's just come in and I want to talk about the design. I want to talk about the specs of the watch, and I hope everybody like this improvement as we continue. So what we have here is the 42 millimeter Matador. As you have seen before, we also made it into a larger version. So it remains the same with the 42, but we've done a lot of different things. So let me go back and talk about why I created the Matador, because we have a lot of what I should say is, dive watches are some of the most popular watches for many people, and I want to create a dive watch. Okay, it's more on the dressy side, I would say. So you can see a lot of the elements of the watch it maintains the dive bezel, but the dive bezel is not so obvious with all the markers on it. So it gives it a different type, a different look to this particular design. So, all right, so the case, we call it 42 millimeter, okay? So it's sapphire crystal, NH35 Automatic, so solid stainless steel from the case to the bracelet, and then we have the glide lock, screw down crown to 200 meters water resistance. And I want to show you, each one of the dial design. So let's just start from here because I understand there's a lot of reflection, so I'm gonna slightly tilt the watch. So the first one here, okay, take a look. This is more of a red sunray dial, okay? More of a red. Okay, the next one I want to show you is the black mother of pearl. There's a lot of rainbow colors, okay? So depending on the angle of the light, you can see it, right? So, wow, look at this. This is wild. We use the finest mother of pearl. All right, so the next one here is what we call the white mother of pearl. All right, so it depends, depending on the reflection. So I want to say this very specifically because when you receive your watch, okay, every single one will be different. It's because mother of pearl dial, they're all natural material, okay? So, and when you open the box, you might not see, especially the white, it's very subtle, but you really have to focus on, tilting the watch, looking at a different angle in order for you to see all the rainbow color, okay? So this is the white mother of pearl. Now, what we have here is the platinum. Look, check this out. Okay, it's all natural rainbow colors, a lot of colors on it. See what? Purple, blue, green. Okay, so the last what we have is the abalone. Okay, it's all natural. So the one when you order, it might not be the same as this, but it's a lot of ocean on the dial. That's all I can tell you. Okay, so beautiful. I'm glad I was able to lift up the watch and show you, the magnificence of each one of the dial, the color that you can see. So what we have is the white lume, okay? So while I have you with the close-up shot, I want to share with you about the window opening. The sapphire crystal is approximately 32 millimeter. So from 9 to 3, okay? 32 millimeter in diameter, sapphire crystal, real sapphire crystal. The bezel turns 120 clicks, I should say. Screw down crown with a knurling texture. Thickness of this watch is approximately 15 millimeter. As you can see how the crown guard design, you see how the crown is recessed into the crown guard, which I really like that design. And you can see each one of the dot represent is the hour index on the bezel. And you also can see, when you, not sure if you can see in the camera, we have the micro imprint. Actually, it's etching, micro etching into the button. Okay, we have 15, 30, 45, and then you have the full lume at the 12 o'clock position. Okay, it's been done very, very subtle and very clean design. Look at this, different angles. Now, this is an automatic movement by SII, which is Seiko Instrument Incorporated. Okay, and it's NH35. A lot of you are very familiar with the movement, and the reason why you don't see the date window is I think it might be one or two I've done before, but this is the most recent NH35 that I cover up the date window, because I've heard a lot of people said, hey Wayne, I've had a lot of requests to make an automatic movement without date window. Some guys say, oh, the date window is too small anyway, so might as well cover it up. So, you know, I went in to the design board, drawing board, and, cover it up. I look very, very clean. It's a 3 hands automatic movement, hour, minute, and second hand. So now I'm going to pick up one of the watch. All right, so I'm going to take up my watch. I want to show you, what it looks on my wrist. Okay, so now you can see the solid stainless steel bracelet, 4 millimeter in thickness, glide lock. Okay, you can see this. Okay, with a push of button, you can do the micro adjustment very quickly. Fully decorated with the Aragon blue rotor, which I love. Okay, now another good thing about the design of this is, as you can see, solid stainless steel, first end link, and the center links is integrated with the bracelet. So you can have this direct angle when you wear on your wrist. You see how it dropped and concurved around your wrist. It's like super comfortable, and it's just wrapped around your wrist very, very nicely. It's like custom fitted. That's what I would describe the way it feels. So you can close the clasp. All right, the bracelet is quite generous. I have 6.5 inch wrist. So I would say the bracelet is about 8.5, So you can, you probably need to remove like 2 to 3 links. For me, for some of you, maybe just 1 or 2, or, it will fit. So 42 millimeter, okay? This is the first one we came out for the Matador without the date window. I think it looks really good. I think it suits, the design very well without the date window. What else I can tell you is this one right here with the case structure, okay? What I love about the Matador also is, can we get this angle from this angle at the 9 o'clock angle? You see how it's a cone edge bezel. You see how the core of the case is like a donut, come out very smooth. Most of the watches I design, it has a flat sidewall. But this one here, when you get this watch at home, you can feel the curvature of the sidewall of the case design, which is very, very nice for the Matador, collection. And also the lug is being very smooth as well. You can see how how it's curved. And then crown guard is also doing the same thing. You see how the design of the case back is slightly angle, it goes up to integrate the case design entirely. It's really nice. It's really nicely done. The watch feels solid on the wrist. It's a lot of watch for what you're gonna get. Most in all the Aragon watches. All right, so these are the 5 new colors. I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy this watch a lot. And we're so focused on the dial this time. You know, whatever dial you're gonna get, you're gonna really gonna enjoy this watch. All right, platinum, a lot of colors. Look at that, that's crazy. The white. Wow. And then the black. If you like what you see on the video, I'm sure you're gonna like the watch even more in person. Okay, all right, thank you so much. At the end of this video, we're gonna have about 5 to 10 seconds loop shot. You might enjoy it even more. And I will see you next time.